Right, so let's see what is going on here. And I think we are now live, and that's just gone a bit ooh-ah. So, Jello, good evening and welcome back to another episode. Instead of being a double build today, it's been a triple build. So, I haven't done one of these in a while. 3 in a go. Is that all working right? I think it is. Yes, it is. So, let's go ahead and say Jello all in the chat. Jello all. And then I must remember to make sure I add Wabbit's links. So if I go for links, then Wabbit links, all one word, and there we go. So while you're waiting, why don't you go ahead and say hi Spoon in the chat, and you'll get a shout out back. But also while we're waiting, why don't you go check out all the links that's just popped up. We have our Discord, where you've got a chance to have a chat with himself, with other members on there. You can see all the builds as we go. Might take some shots from off these videos, or we even have other shots. We do have little areas where we have all the Hachette builds, where we've got the Disney's Doll's House, what we're doing with Wabbit. We have the Eddie Stobart and the Titanic. We also have our Lego builds. We've done the child, we've done a little camper van, the tractor, and we're in the middle of doing the Ecto 1. We do have another one which is sitting just under the desk that got dropped off about 20 minutes ago by my good friend. So that's now sitting under the desk. I'm not going to say what it is, and I'm just going to go ahead and build it very soon. We also have, pardon you, Rabbit. We also have our Facebook page, so come join us on the Facebook and drop us a message to say who you are and what video you're coming in from, so we can then go ahead and grab you in. We also have the Fiverr store, so you can go purchase some merchandise. You've got phone cases, you've got cups, you've got clothing, you've got stationery, you've got cushions, flags, and it's all on there. Take a little look. If you like the stuff, you can go ahead and purchase it. It's all put back into the company. We also have the Instagram. So yes, there's pictures on the Instagram. Behind the pictures are links to all the videos. We also have our Twitch account. So obviously we do all our live streams on Twitch. And if you want to come see us live, come on over, hit the follow button. Once we get to 200, we will spin a wheel and we'll call out a lucky winner. We also have our Twitter account, so head over to Twitter, hit those retweets every time we go live, and you'll certainly get a shout out on here before we start anything. We have our family friendly YouTube channel, so come join us on there by being one of our free subscribers. Like the videos, leave a thumbs up. Think I've been Spoon, leave a thumbs up. Click on the notification bell, click over to all, and you'll get notified for every time our videos go out. We also have the same for the YouTube adult account, where this will be going out on, and obviously on there we have all the other builds and adult games. There's one definitely coming back very soon. There's some news about that. I'm just getting some things confirmed on it. Yes, we also have Wabbit's accounts. We have her a Twitch account, so obviously you go follow her on Twitch. Let's try and get her members up. Same with her YouTube. And yes, we are also missing one there, which is her. Oh no, we're missing a couple. We do have a Instagram for her. We also have a Twitch. No, we've got Twitch and Twitter. So Instagram and Twitter, those will be joining the links very soon. So go hit her up over there. Hi there Roy, how you doing? Hi there Claire, how you doing? Thank you very much for dropping the gift off, and hopefully you're driving back safely. I'm sure Claire has all the devices on the go and watching together. because she's normally a good girl. She sits in the back seats with the kids and watches long. How come your other kids aren't been on for a while? Because they were all here causing havoc with mine. Anyway, let's get back to it. So I'm going to head over to Twitter and find those lucky retweeters.
Me.
You. I hope you've retweeted Rabbit. Right, let's just go profile and go that way because it's a bit of a nightmare really. Alright, okay. So, we have some retweets. So we're going to go diving straight into the retweets so we can get cracking on issue number 12. So, here we go. So, in first we have Roy, in second we have Claire, and in third we have Wabbit. Thank you very much, you three, for being the top 3 retweeters. So, if you do retweet afterwards, thank you very much. But sadly, you've just missed out, and it's now time to kick off our slippers and get ourselves diving straight in. Right, so 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Hopefully it's working. Yay! So here we are, issue number 12, and we left everything as we left it. We was working on this part for issue number 11. It was a very big, very long-winded one. It took us about 17 hours. Only joking. Only took about 5 minutes to do that. It's still slightly twisted. I have spoken to Hachette. They asked me to contact them later if it doesn't stick to what it needs to stick to, and they'll send out a complete new issue, which is fine. I only really need this part, but they'll send out a complete new issue. They still haven't got back to me with the confirmation of the Christmas themed and summer, Halloween. I think there's what other ones were there? I think there's a Valentine's one, garage and things like that. They haven't actually emailed me back on that, so I will pump over another email to them. So now this dives straight in. So Wabbit, how do you want me to do this one today? Do you want me to go straight into the parts, or do you want me to go through the book and then go through the parts that way? Yeah, what?
The second one.
Second one, what? Read the book and go through the parts that way? Yeah. Okay. So do what we did earlier. So let's dive straight in. Yes, this one was completely sealed up, like it was in the video. And we'll start diving in. Oh. Slam dunk in bin. So what we've got here, we have 20D and 20 Dumb sugar pots, and we have a chair from, where was it? Which one was it? Was it? No, it's got a heart on it, so that would be, I can't quite remember. Well, we'll just find out in a minute. And we have one wall and one bit of paper, so we'll get that on there. So I'll be needing to get my knife out in a moment. There's nothing else, so where's that bit then? Okay, we'll find out unless that's that bit from the previous issue. Alright, so here we go. And you'll need all them bits, which is just sitting over there. So in this issue, we next issue is, looks like that wall will be in place with the other wall that we done from the previous one, which is already in place. A piano stool from Aristocats, and a cat statue also from Aristocats. So they will be going into middle room, middle floor. So that's where them parts are going. So we should be like that at the end. So we'll just see what we've got. So let's see, mixer room part 7. I'm assuming this is the YouTube channel that we go to. Back wall, yep. And then we've got that which goes up there. Right, okay. Pieces within this issue should only be these two, which obviously we've got. Paper and wall. 20D, 20 Dumb, the pots, and then obviously you will need all the pieces from the last one. So what does it want us to do? Obviously find out what part the wall is, paper on, so we're going paper from which end to be paper from this end, and double noggins, and we'll go across this way and then trim at this end. So that's fine, we can do that. And then it wants us to glue this piece onto the wall that we could have done 2 issues ago. Why now? Why wait two weeks just to glue that on? Is it because stuff won't glue properly? And then obviously insert the walls. It wants us to glue the walls. I'm not gluing the walls because, like I said last time, we've still got the other side of the walls to paper, and we've probably got decorations to go in as well, like the window frames and all that. You want to be able to grip things on there. Like we've got these bottom panels, they need to go on the bottom as well, so we need to be able to grip them on. So I'm not gluing the walls in just yet. I'll wait until later on to glue them in. So it says paper, bit of glue in, place it in, and we've got these pieces which we've done them. Got no right angle piece for it, and then why couldn't they just give us the top part and the base part at the same time? Twiddly-dee, twiddly-dum. There we go. So yeah, from Alice in Wonderland. And then we've got Thank You Wabbit. Let's see, Beauty and the Beast. That's 1991. So I was a few years old then, and I remember watching it on VHS again. I was brought up with loads of VHS, and yes, it was a nice film. I've also watched the new up-to-date one, and I've got that on, is it Blu-ray we got it on? Or is it DVD? The new Beauty and the Beast. The one who played in Harry Potter. We got it on Blu-ray. Okay. Yeah. Maybe please we got it on Blu-ray, the new version, which is a nice one. It's not animated, but it is still a nice one to go. And then obviously we've got that. I will see if I can dig out the other themes that are supposed to be part of this, and we'll go from there. And I'll try and get that plastered out on the Discord as well as on Facebook. I think someone had put it on Facebook, but we'll soon come to it. So we know what we're doing is putting a bit of wallpaper on, and then we bring the old bit in, and we'll glue that bit trim on. So let's grab this, take it out this plastic wallet, and we'll put that in the bin. That too, and then we are looking for, it says here number 4, just in the top there. Got a 4 there, so that's got to be facing up to us, and then we put the wallpaper just here in line with them 2 notches straight across, and we'll try and get it as close as we can to both edges. And there's not really much trimming off this time, which is good, so not much being wasted. And we have our trusty seam roller, which is a Harris one. I'm not sponsored by them. I'll pick that from one of the B&Q places, also not sponsored by. But if you're willing or happy enough for me to give all them shout outs and give me a sponsorship, that's fantastic. I'll do it. I'll put links to them in the description, but hey, that's what it is. Let's peel a bit of it back and get right over it and line it all up, and then we'll get the seam roller on it. Oh, that's a little bit too high for me, and oh, that's on the angle. Gentle press down. And then we'll get the roller on it. I'm slightly happy with that. Yes, just gently take it across. like I said before, if there is any air bubbles and we can't get them out, just get a needle, give them a little pinch, and oh, there goes some money, a little money pot. So every time we get low on the meter, I can just take 50p out of it and put it in the meter. Joking. Right. I'll just take my time. I thought I had a bit of damage then, but it's not. Is that bubbled? No, we're doing fine. So as we go in, it's actually taking the bubbles straight away out and actually pushing the paper in place. There is a little overhang on over the side on this one, which is fine. So it's a little bit longer both ways. And there we go. So why couldn't we just have the ball trim as well? I don't know. Alright, so that's that bit done. Now we've got to trim out these little bits. I'll have this craft knife that I use for middle mounting. Let's do for now. And we'll just gently score it. I think I need to get a new tip for this one. Just take little bits out. I'm happy enough to go around it all. It's like a little jigsaw puzzle piece. So take it nice and easy. And we should be good. There we go. If we have to trim off any more later on, we're more enough to do it later. I don't think there is much more to trim off. There we go, take it off. If we need to, and we've got to come all the way down here and score it, we'll just follow one of these lines and we'll just follow it down. That will be done off camera, so I can get my head a lot closer and get some better light on it. And we can go from there. So let's give that little spin around. Right, and there we go. So we'll put the little cap on that. Remember, if you're using any blades of any description, craft knives, scissors, whatever, even sharp needles, if you're using any of that, make sure you've got a grown up doing it so you don't hurt yourself. We don't like seeing kiddies being hurt. Alright, so that can go in the bin. There's nothing there to salvage. And I'm pretty sure that is spot on. Alright, so what is it? We wanted to do that thing next, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Okay. Hang on. Make sure I've done it right. I'm sure I did. Yeah. I do, that's fine. Perfect. Right. Now, it's obviously it doesn't go on that one. It's time to bring in what we done earlier. So obviously we know, even though it hasn't said it, but we know it goes there. The bottom piece goes in there like that, and it wants us to glue this piece. Yeah, but it said in last issue wanted us to glue these together and then glue this together, but yet now he wants us to have this off for this to be glued and then be glued back on. So we'll say no to that. We'll just take it off. We'll glue it with our non-sponsored Gorilla Glue. Put it one side in it. Stay. Balance nicely. So we'll get our nicely prepared earlier and make sure we get that in the right way around. So it's got to sit right on the edge there on both sides. and we should be good to go. So we're going to put some Gorilla Glue in now, and then we'll just place on. So non-sponsored Gorilla Glue. Take the top off, and we'll just use the cocktail stick that we used earlier, and let's get a nice dollop in there, run it in the groove, and we should be almost good to go. I just don't know why we couldn't do this in the previous one or two, because it would have just made it a lot easier. We could do it on the first one, but we can't do it on any other ones apparently. There's a bit of a hold up, dragging things out, but hey, that's what it is. And we'll glue it in. Go from there. Go on, just get that nice dollop in there. And then what we'll do, we'll put a little bit on the coving. And then when they like slide together, they sort of like grip a bit better. Alright, so we are almost there like that. That's one side. Oh, too high. Put on a bit, and then we just want to match these two up again, making sure that we get the angles just right. So we, as you can see, we are actually off. So we just got to slide it on so that end meets up there and this end meets up there. Get a nice bit of pressure, keeping it on, and then we should be able to get it in, and that should tie in there nicely, which it does. Perfect. Alright, we'll bring this back quickly, and as we know what's going to happen, that sits in there. Yep. Let's gently get that back in there. Get that on there. Just make sure the coving doesn't rise too high. It stays in place. And we know from the next picture that sits in the back there. Come on. How are we supposed to have that glued in and then get that in place? You can't. There we go. So Mickey's room is coming together quite nicely. Ooh, that's a bit tight. That's extremely tight on that part. Ah! Oh dear. We'll get that cleaned up in a minute. Get that pushed back in. And we'll get our white from earlier. There we go. Nicely done. So yeah, that's going to be a very, very tight fit. That goes in there like so. Yeah, that's definitely a tight fit there. So we can get things going. This one we know will be going there. Around. Yep, two to the top. So that grips in there. And this is what we've done earlier today. And that's upside down. And that slides in there. So that's how that will be going. And then we've got all the furniture and all that to come in as well. So there we go. That's that issue done. Oh, let's get the lid on that. And we'll get things tidied up and an ad break. So let's quickly flick over to our Be Right Back screen. Yay! Right, and then we'll quickly go for a 60-second ad break just to help us out. and then we can go into wrapping things up. So 3, 2, 1, and ad break. So hopefully that ad break's kicking in for a minute, and we should be able to get things going. Alright, so let's keep that there a minute. Let's get rid of the tool, don't need that until later on. And oh, when we come back, we've got to put the magazine weight in the folder. That's what we've got to do, and we should be good to go. Alright, so almost near the end of the ad break. So we are virtually there, but I do admit it is coming along quite nicely. There is a few things I'm not quite happy with, but we'll come across that as and when we deal with it, and we should be good enough to go. Alright, I've actually spoke to a friend of mine, and they are going to try and convert them posters that we get into little picture frames, and then we can try and glue them on the walls later. Right, so welcome back from the ad break. We are just about to go back so we can put the book away and do a quick little chat of what we want to do. So 3, 2, 1, and back we are. So let's put this to one side because I didn't quite finish it, so I'll place it there. Bring the folder in, flip the pages to the end in a moment, and then we can put the book away. Oh, so there we go. So that is issue 12 down, done and dusted. Alright, here we go, number 12 in the book. So 13 is telling us probably to glue them bits on, which we've just placed in, and put the back wall on, I reckon, and maybe put the floor in, which we've done like that. But like I said, I don't want to do permanent gluing with some bits because I know for a fact we're going to have to take them off later to do some other bits, especially like these back walls. They also need papering, so if they've already been glued in place and set down, you can't really paper them like we have been, so we need to find a way of dealing with it. So let's go ahead and put, oh no, I've got to lift that up, stay, thank you, and then I'll take these off. And these then, and we'll slide that in down next to the stay bar, in between some of the boxes and the stay bar, and that's in. That's in, and these can go up there. I can pack them away later in the little storage pot we've got. But what we haven't done is actually have a look at this. So let's grab these out. We have 20D sugar pots. And I will have a close look at them to find out which one's which. I'm sure one's one, one's the other. But Twilly-Dum and Twilly-D sugar pots. And we'll just put them back in for now, and I'll sort them out in the pot later. And then we have, I'm assuming this is a frozen chair because I didn't quite see it, but there is another chair. Could be Alice in Wonderland one. Could be because of the Queen of Hearts. So there's that one, and it's got Disney on the bottom. So yeah, we'll put that with all the other stuff, and that can go there for now, and I can pack it away. So let's go end in there. Let's go ahead and check out the links once again, and Wabbit links, because obviously I've got to add a couple more links there. So, like I said before, come join us on the Discord and have a chat with us, catch up on things and see what we're up to. Come join us on the Facebook. Leave us a message, say what video you're coming in from. Then there's obviously the Fiverr store where you can go and purchase some merchandise. We have the Instagram, and obviously behind each photo is a link to a video. We have our Twitch channel, our main Twitch channel where we do all our streaming to. Come join us at hit the 200 and we'll spin a wheel and find out who the lucky winner is. We also have a Twitter, so every time we do a tweet, hit that retweet and you'll get notified. Or every time you get notified that we've gone live, hit the retweet and you'll get a shout out on the actual stream. We have our family friendly YouTube channel, so hit the free subscribe button, find any of the videos, leave a thumbs up if you think I've been a spoon, and obviously click on the notification bell to get notified every time a video goes live. And don't forget to share the family friendly channel to all your friends and family. Same with the adult YouTube channel, obviously this will be on there, same with other builds and adult content games. And again, hit the free subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, even a comment in some of the message or in any of the videos. Click the notification bell and obviously share the channel as well across all the networks. We also have a Webex channels, we have a Twitch channel, we have a YouTube channel, so we want to try and make her grow. She's also got the Twitter and Instagram herself. Some strange reason we can't get a Facebook, so we are still working on that. So other than that, I think we are done and dusted, and it's time to start collapsing things down because it's getting quite late. I can't believe it, 3 streams in one day. Wow. Okay, they're only small ones, but stream's a stream. I'm planning on doing some other streaming, bringing some games back and looking into other ones. Just waiting for some clarification. Also, I'm still waiting for Hachette to get back to me about all these rumours about different themes and a garage. So, and going up to 200 issues. So I'm just waiting for confirmation. Once I get full confirmation, I will then let yourselves know. Other than that, thank you very much for coming along. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.